Folks, a little video for you tonight, and this one is on the Eco OBD2 plug and drive OBD2 economy chip tuning box, 15% fuel save, 2-year warranty. And this is what they say online about this unit. The Eco OBD2 economy chip fuel saver, Eco Energy fuel saver tuning box chip for petrol car, gas saving, benzene cars, fuel saving. $14.39. Product details: brand MIS 1950C or S, power source, vehicle powered. And this is what they say about it. Suitable models for benzene cars, petrol cars. Even the parameters are different for each vehicle. There might not be need to make an additional adjustment. Plug Eco OBD2 into the OBD2 connector of your car and turn the ignition on for 30 seconds and turn the engine on. Eco OBD2 settings are optional and best for your car. Eco OBD2 will recognize your vehicle and your driving habits after around 200 kilometers, 150 miles driving. Eco OBD2 adjusts itself to match your car perfectly. As you can see, it comes in 4 packs, and yeah. You got a description here. Features saves 15% fuel, benzene cars, plug and play device, plug and play drive, Eco chip, just fuel, blah blah blah. Plug and play drive, economic chip adjustment, tank for benzene. Plug and play, easy to install. Simply plug in your own car's OBD2 connector. Works based on OBD2 protocol for remapping on onboard computer ECUs after driving a total 200 kilometers. It self-adjusts itself to the vehicle according to the driver's habits, and always maintain the remapping ECU to save fuel and reduce discharge. ECU OBD2 is very easy to use. Plug the ECO OBD2 into your OBD2 connector of your car and turn your ignition on for 30 seconds. Turn your ignition on for 30 seconds and turn the engine on. The Eco OBD2 settings are optional and best for your car, even the parameters, blah 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 and more blahs. First date available March 13th, 2022. This is what it looks like. Images. Lovely little package. This is the gadget. And it comes in different. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. So, long story short, it's a cool little gadget. You gotta hit your reset button and whatever. So, 2-year warranty. This is the instructions that it tells you in the packaging. The OBD2 is a plug and drive ready device to function. They're reducing fuel consumption for the economy and lower emission for the world. Eco OBD2 is easy to install. Just plug it in to your OBD2 connector of cars. Eco OBD2 fits all car from year of 1996. It works based on OBD2 protocols and remapping cars, blah 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 blah. Installation: pull the car key out of the ignition, find OBD2 connector in your car and plug in ECO OBD2. Insert the key into ignition and twist the key to the first stage. Do not start the car. Press the reset button for about 5 seconds. After releasing the button, just wait for a while, about 30 to 54 seconds. The ECO OBD2 will communicate and establish connection with the ECU. Start up the engine. ECO OBD2 will recognize your vehicle and your driving habits after around 200 kilometers, 150 miles driving, and thus ECO OBD2 will adjust itself to match your car perfectly for more fuel efficiency and saving, and blah 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 blah. So this little contraption, little gadget, little device was given me today by a good friend of mine, and you know, it's me, I just gotta have a look at stuff. Like, I gotta pop it open, I gotta see what makes stuff tick, and this thing was no exception. There are videos on YouTube about these little OBD2 devices that miraculously supposed to help you save on fuel and gas consumption and everything else. Well, I can tell you one thing right now. This thing do not save anything. Does nothing. I'm going to tell you why it does nothing. Now, before I open this up, this is what the what it looks like. Your own drive, ECO OBD2. That's the actual packaging, all the pins, whatever, blah blah blah. Yep. So now we're going to open this thing up, and you're going to be amazed at what is actually hiding here. For this thing to do all that it says, it must be a very elaborate, must be a pretty elaborate system in here. Processors and whatever, and connections, and I'd say it'd be a pretty well congested circuit board, populated circuit board in this thing. I mean, it's got to do a lot of work. It's got to do a lot of work, this thing. So I'm just going to bring up the OBD2 pinout on my phone there right second, and I'll be right back. And we're going to take a look at this very interesting power saving or money saving, fuel saving device. Okay, so this is the pinout for the OBD2. So we got two center pins here that are ground, one outside pin here, which is battery power. So then we've got SAP J1850 bus. We got SAE J1850 bus minus. We got bus plus, bus minus. We got CAN low over here. ISO line optional. Signal ground, chassis ground, CAN high, blah 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 blah. No more blahs. Alright. Best coin. Well, let's just take a look at this. Again, this should be a very populated circuit board, I would think. A lot of these pins should be connected, I would think, because I mean, it's got to do a lot of work. A lot of work this little thing has to do. And voila. Here is the contraption. So we just have a little chip here, one little 8-pin chip. We have a switch, a couple of resistors, and a couple of LEDs. Let's see what pins on the OBD2 is being used. Well, we got power being used. Next pin, no connection. Next pin, no connection. No connection, no connection, no connection, no connection, no connection. Then we got our switch down here, a reset switch, and pin, no connection, no connection, no connection. Then we got two ground connections, imagine that. And then we got no connection, no connection, no connection. So the only two things, as you can see, so if you turn this around, and it looks like this. This is what we have. Two grounds and one power. That's it. This thing do not communicate with your vehicle or save fuel in any way, shape, or form. This thing is no more than a piece of junk. It does nothing. It does absolutely nothing for your car, other than powering it up and do some fancy dancy LED lighting stuff here. Well, let's see. I'm going to hook it up to my power supply up here. We're going to give it a 12 volt. I wonder if it can save on power consumption of my power supply for charging up this board. 1 second. We'll power this thing up. Well, imagine that. This is helping with my power consumption for my power supply now. Better hit the reset. After reset. Yeah. Boys, don't believe half of what you see on Amazon. This thing does nothing. It's nothing but a scam. An easy way for somebody to make some moolah on the side. What a total scam. Wow. Absolutely insane. This is no more than an LED blinker. That's all this does. Crazy. Anyway, hope you enjoyed a little video. And yeah, if you see this thing on Amazon, do yourself a favor and just don't even bother. You're wasting your money on these things. It does nothing. It is nothing. It's nothing but a scam. It's junk. Not any more than a fancy LED flasher. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Ain't that just insane? Crazy.